Chapter 1028. No wonder Wilbur had been powerful enough to handle Flora's incident. It turned out that he was the real owner of Cape International. That alone was a terrifying enough identity. Michael racked his brain and said, "I'll send for Flora Duval right now, as well as the college secretary, Mr. Simon Finn, so we can all deal with this together. How does that sound?" "Great. We've called the police as well, who I'm sure will be here with Mr. Penn's legal representative in no time. Let's have a good talk about this," Faye said. Michael's expression turned solemn at once. Having these four people here was enough pressure as it was. Now that the police and lawyers were involved, it was clear that Flora was going to be severely punished. Judging from the videos she had uploaded, Michael definitely agreed that Flora was in the wrong here. Wilbur had not done anything she had accused him of, and she had sent an ocean of hate his way. A legal warning had been sent over, and that had even made her double down instead of clearing the air. It was only natural that something had to be done about it. Michael's task at hand was to have Flora and all relevant parties brought in, and then handle the incident fairly on behalf of the school. As to what the police and lawyers planned to do, that was all up to them. He could not afford to get involved in another incident. That rat's head had caused him to get a warning from his superior. Another slip-up and he might be demoted or even fired. At the thought, Michael said at once, "All right then. I'll make the calls right now. We'll get to the bottom of this and handle it fairly for sure." Faye nodded. Michael dialed Simon Finn's number, and then the school's security department to have them bring Flora over. After that, he led Wilbur and the rest over to the college meeting room. It was not long before Simon arrived, along with the new college dean Wenson Matley. Right after that, Juno Simpson, the head police officer in charge of the Rat's Head case from last time, arrived with two other officers. Along with them was Sherman Gant, the top lawyer of Cape's legal department. Everyone took a seat and introduced themselves, and Wilbur described to them everything that had happened. At the same time, Flora was called out of her dorm in the middle of happily scrolling through comments to be brought to the meeting room. She looked nothing but reluctant. "What's this supposed to be? Do you know what time it is? I'm trying to rest here." "The principal's waiting for you. Your rest will have to wait," the security guard said emotionlessly. Flora was caught off guard for a second but calmed down quickly enough. All she had done was call some guy a pervert online. What could the school do about that anyway? Flora strode into the meeting room with her chin in the air. The sight of so many people in the room, however, did make her freeze. Just then, Michael said, "Have a seat, Miss Duval. The school would like to clear up some things with you." Flora snorted, sitting down on the nearest chair. They weren't scaring her. Michael then said, "Miss Duval, did you upload these two videos about this man?" He pointed at Wilbur. Flora glanced at Wilbur and scoffed. "Yeah, I did. What about it? You accused him of taking upskirt photos of you, which Mr. Penn did not do and proved then and there as well. Why still upload the video?" Michael asked. Flora said at once, "Sir, he didn't have any photos on his phone because he was caught in the act. Look at him. He's clearly done this before. And he would have gotten away with it if I hadn't realized so soon too. He deserves to be exposed so that all women would know who he is and be aware."